Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm hoping my camera doesn't have another error again, because on the way home from the store this morning, I was trying to take a clip of the creek so you can see how high it is right now. Because, you know, of course it rained all day yesterday and last night, and it's supposed to continue raining all day today. And right now it seems like there's gonna be a tornado. Really, really windy. Like all of a sudden, really, really windy. And a bunch of the roads were flooded when we went into town. You hear that wind? He's been asleep for a while, so I'm getting a little tired of everything going wrong when it comes to my electronics, because for one, this camera keeps messing up, but once again it's probably just a memory card, since my camera actually has told me memory card error or whatever, so that continues to happen, so that's lovely. And just now I went to go work on my video that I had worked all day yesterday on, basically, and I was pretty close to being done with it, and it's not there anymore. And I think what happened was I had exited out of it, tried to save it, and it wouldn't save it. And this has happened before. I try to press save and it says that there's an error or something, and a file cannot be created or whatever. So then I try again, and I usually have to do it a few times before it finally saves it, and then I can exit out of it. Apparently last night was one of those times that it did not save like I thought it did, and I exited out of it and I lost all of it. So now I have to remember how I made the video thus far. I try not to spend so much time working on videos, so I try to do them quickly. Inevitably, they take a long time, no matter how quickly I try to make them. I don't want to spend my day just working on a video, so I try to do it very quickly and efficiently and get the videos up as quickly as possible, especially when I am still so far behind on the videos. So when something like this happens, it is very, very, very discouraging. So now I need a minute to try to get over this and probably get Tobias up soon, because he's been asleep for a while. It's almost 4 o'clock already, and he's been asleep like 2 hours or something. The day goes by really quickly now that Bill works evenings, and it's all rainy and cloudy outside, which is fine, except it's really dark in here, so I'm gonna need to turn some lights on to brighten up the place, make myself feel better. Okay, I think I've talked long enough, because the longer I talk, the more I have to edit this clip. Another memory card error. I had just tried to update you on my life today, which is Tobias is whining. I decided to go ahead, just deal with the videos again. I went ahead and opened back up my video editing software, which is a piece of crap apparently, because it won't work properly. I tried to make my video over again, didn't even get to the first clip to edit, and it froze up and won't work. So I have to open it again and put all the clips back into the program again, and Tobias is not happy right now. You know what's really bad? It's really bad when you don't even have the motivation to like sit and just watch a bunch of Netflix. So he's not happy. I'm not happy. I'm trying to remedy this situation, or trying to figure out how to remedy the situation. Last night, we tried putting him in his bed, which was okay. Belle got home around midnight. I took Tobias upstairs, put him in his bed. He woke up, but I got him to go back to sleep. He was asleep until 2 a.m. He woke up. I got him to go back to sleep. He was asleep till 5. And then I was too exhausted and didn't want to try to put him back in his bed again and try to get him to go back to sleep. So I just kept him in our bed, and of course he goes right back to sleep when he's in our bed. So he was in our bed the rest of the night after, well, the rest of the morning, I guess you'd say. And we got up at 9 this morning. It's still been raining. Our yard isn't flooded, but it probably will be soon if the rain keeps up. But it's not yet. I'm trying to keep Tobias happy, at the same time trying to do stuff so that I'm not just sitting here like a lump and that's it. I got a few dishes done. A few. And when I say a few, I mean like a few glasses. That's about it. That was the worst sound. think that sound literally gave me a headache. Oh my God. There's just this one bird that's been hanging out. And it's still hanging out. Was that on you, baby? I freed you. There you go. Come this way. It's a mess in here. Oh, baby. Come here. You hit your face. Come here. You better? Are you giving yourself kisses? Well, I finished my video, finally. Although it was kind of a half job. I didn't put my full, you know, self into it in a way because I just wanted to hurry up and get it done because I'm falling further and further behind when it comes to my YouTube videos. So, guess what? Got some storms still going on outside. It was pretty calm the entire day, just some sprinkles here and there. It was pretty much a steady sprinkle throughout the whole day. Not really a drizzle, but sprinkle. A little less than a drizzle, you know what I'm saying? But now, I don't know what Tennyson's looking at. Something out there. But it is... What are you doing? As I was saying, what was I saying? What was I saying? All right, the weather. Because that's what I talk about. That's my life. My child and the weather. That's what I've got. It was a steady sprinkle throughout the whole day. And now that night has fallen and it's getting late, this storm decided to come on. And I heard some thunder rumbling and there's some rain going on, some wind. So yeah. Delicious times. Please, please don't let the power go out, please. And that's about it. That's where we're at. Hoping the power doesn't go out. Tobias took a pretty long nap on me until a little after 7 or so. So now he's starting to get on a bad schedule, I think. Because he, you know, is taking his second nap, because he usually takes about 2. He's been taking his second nap pretty late into the day, like pretty much into the evening. And so then he wakes up and it's like 8 o'clock at night and he stays up for a couple more hours. So then he's like going to bed at like 10 or 11. So I don't know, we'll see what happens tonight. Okay, update time. The wind keeps blowing like crazy out there and I keep hearing something smack the window over here. And I just hope that that tree back there at the corner of the house doesn't fall over on us. Because that size of a tree would probably come through the house and kill me where I'm sitting. We might be safe. It is now after 10. It is almost 10:30 and this one still has not fallen asleep. I know it would probably help if there were no distractions and I just like laid down in bed with him and got him to go to sleep that way. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that, especially in a storm when the power is probably gonna go out. Please don't go out. So I don't wanna be upstairs in bed when the power goes out. I'd rather be downstairs where I've got my laptop open and it can shed some light and I've got access to all the candles, which I lit some candles just in case. I have the oil lamp going in the kitchen like I did that other night. So I got these butterflies for Tobias a really, really long time ago. And I only just now remembered that I had them because I found them over there. And so I put one on the wall. Look how freaking real and awesome that looks. Put one over there. So I'm still in the process of putting some up, but it's pretty awesome. so cool. Oh my gosh, I am gonna get a ton of these freaking things. Gosh, I can't believe this is all I've got. I definitely should have ordered more because this is awesome. You trying to crawl over that thing? Jeez, do we need to raise that up already? Or more like lower your bed down a little? With a little more strength, you can crawl over that. Oh my goodness gracious. It's not good. He's sitting on his feet right now, holding on to that thing. And I'm afraid he's gonna fall back when he lets go, so I'm waiting to catch him. Tobias. Oh, he is gonna fall. Look at him. He is growing way too quickly, or more like he is learning how to do things way too quickly. Like, look at that. He's sitting perfectly fine, you know, and trying to chew on that for some reason. Quit chewing on that. He's learning to sit up on his own and like pull himself up on things. It's insane. Look at you, you're so big. So he ended up letting his hands go and falling forward and smacking his face on the edge of this. So now he's already getting a bruise above his right eyebrow. You gotta be careful. Okay, it's my third time doing this now because of my stupid camera. Tobias is asleep. He's been asleep for just a few minutes. It is 9 o'clock. Earlier in the day, he had a long 2-hour nap. And that was his first, you know, late morning nap. Then he had a second nap closer into the late afternoon, but that only lasted like a few minutes or something because I tried to put him in a swing and he woke up the moment I put him down. He didn't really get a second nap in, so I figured he'd like be really tired, but he still like, he kind of fought sleep this whole evening, and now he finally settled down and went to sleep on me. He's pretty much gonna be asleep for the night now. And I keep hearing a weird sound, like metal, like something like clanging against some metal in there. Almost like when I lived in a trailer, we had a hood fan that would make noise every time the wind blew, and it would kind of like rattle this flap on the hood fan, and it would bang against the metal, and it would make kind of the same sound that I was hearing, but I don't know what it is. It's really windy outside. Part of me thinks it's something hitting something. I don't know, like it's the grill cover like smacking against the metal railing to the back porch, because that could be too. I hear something. Just hope nobody murders me. Wish me luck. He's awake. He woke up at like a little before 10, so he was asleep for not even an hour, and it doesn't seem like he's anywhere close to going to sleep. He's just playing with his pacifier. So I'm just seeing if he'll go to sleep by just swinging. Usually though, he will not, unless I'm over there like reading to him for half an hour or something, and then he finally falls asleep. Well, it's after 11 now. Guess who's still awake? That's right. Bill is now on his way home, and Tobias is not asleep for the night. I don't understand why either. I'm trying to think back to why he would still be awake, and I have no idea, because he had one really long nap today, but other than that he hasn't really slept the entire day. Just like one good nap, and that was it. So I'm like, why are you not asleep right now?